Right, so in this video, I'm going to be teaching you why people are opening your emails and you have high open rates, but you don't have enough click rates, or you have the click rates, but people aren't buying. Okay, that's the agenda of the video. I'm going to keep it super simple, super quick, and super duper crazy, like always. So if you don't know me, my name is Abdul Basit. I work with 6, 7, 8 figure businesses and brands, and I help them supercharge their email list, and I help them with the copy and the funnel creating side of things that allows them to save tons of time, money, and headaches. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. So right now, the big problem is people are opening your emails, but they're not buying from you. Right? That's the main thing. And this could be happening because of two main reasons. So let's just write them down quickly. Okay, so the number one reason why this could be happening is because they just don't have the money at the moment. And it's super duper common. I mean, I was on some lists a while ago, and I had to get the money first. I was opening their emails, I was, listening to what they had to say, I was watching videos like this, but I was not buying from them because I didn't have the money at the moment, right? And it was not amazing. But the second I had the money for the mentorship, for the program, for anything, I immediately messaged the person and I got them to buy. So yeah, that could be the first reason. They just don't have the money yet. And that leads to our second thing, which is urgency. So I'm not talking about I'd only have 9 spots left type of bullshit, right? Because, let's be honest, you have more than 9 spots. What I'm trying to say is urgency. The key rule about urgency is that it has to be genuine. People can smell sluggishness and snakeness, I would even say, from a mile away. So you don't want to be selfish, you don't want to be a snake in terms of urgency. You be direct about how much money you have, sorry, how many spots you have, and you be direct about what you do and what's the main reason they should buy right now. That's the main thing. And if you can get these parts correct, so I sent an email, sorry, my pen just fell. So I sent an email to a list that just wasn't buying. It was a list of, I think, 20K people. And I can't show you the email here since I just don't know how to edit that stuff. I'll just give you the link to the email in the description. But I sent that email and we got crazy replies, we got crazy clicks simply because it handled this objection, right? So a lot of the times it's an urgency problem, and most of the times this is kind of like the bonus of this whole thing is they have the money, they have the urgency, sorry, and they act like they don't have the money, which is the most dangerous thing in the world. And a simple example of it is people know that if they worked all day on the main money makers of the business, they're gonna make money, right? But not all of them work on the money making things because number one, it's hard. Number two, it's boring. Number three, is tedious, and like the list is alone is Bible sized. But the main thing is that they're making excuses. So this is why the email in the description that I've shared with you is going to help you solve both of these problems so that you all actually end up answering these questions like what you do. This is what you do in like the nurturing phase of the list, not in mostly, when you're trying to sell them. So another thing about promo, this is another videos thing, but I'm gonna keep this super short. That whenever you want somebody to buy from you, the last thing you want to do is just ask them to buy from you. I know it's super counterintuitive, but hear me out. Let's say you were walking down the street and a homeless person comes to you and he says, "You either give me $1,000 or I'm gonna be super sad if you don't." You're like, "Who the heck are you? I don't want to give you $1,000." And you just maybe, I don't know, slap them. You're sure not a horrible person, but yeah, you slap them and you tell them to move on. But if you're walking at night in LA in 3 a.m. at 3 a.m. and you have no backup, no friends, no nothing, and all of a sudden a guy in a bandana walks up to you and he says, "Give me $1,000 or I'll shoot the head out of your thing." Sorry, my English is just not accurate, but let's just say he threatens you to kill you. The last thing you want to do is actually not give him $1,000 because he might actually shoot you, right? So that's what this solves, right? Excuses. A lot of the times you might have the money, but if you don't have a good enough reason to buy right now, they're not gonna buy. So it's kind of like the same thing, but objection handling is super important, and nurturing the lead while you're trying to move forward in the sales process is super important. So yeah, this is what I had to share with you. Hope you got some value out of it. If you did, hit the like button, hit subscribe. I'm gonna be posting these tradings literally every week, and you're gonna learn a lot. I'm not gonna tell you to book a call with me or something or send you to a course. I don't do that type of stuff. I just want to give back to the community since the community has been giving back to me. So yeah, that's basically the agenda. Again, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next one. So yeah, that's basically how you get them from opening to actually buying your email. Hope you got some value out of this. My main agenda isn't to get you to book a call or like buy my course or something. I actually help people, who have some sort of offers like this, like book a call or course sellers actually sell. So if you are one of those people, feel free to message me on Instagram and see how I can add value to your team. And yeah, if you don't want to do that, totally cool. I mean, this stuff will help you anyways. Hope you got some value out of it. Again, I'm going to be posting these trainings literally every week. So you don't want to not like, not subscribe, and not hit the bell icon because, who wants to miss out on all these gems? So yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.